Maine lobster is the world's best lobster. It's the sweetest, it's the most succulent, it is the most meaty, it is the one that, in my opinion, never smells weird, right? Like some lobsters can smell really, really fishy. Maine lobster is always a great experience. You know when it gets better? When it's brought to you by Egg Harbor. When it's 6 to 7 ounces a tail. When they are caught fresh, frozen at the dock, shipped right to you so that you get it at the peak of freshness. Today, we're gonna bring you 4 or 8 of these Maine lobster tails from Egg Harbor, a division of Rastelli's, our #1 food brand here at QVC, and we're gonna get it to you at a great easy pay. Now, if you're picking up the 4 tails that you're seeing right over here, look at how big they are. They're bigger than my hand, okay? They're bigger than my hand. You're gonna get them home for $39.80 on easy pay. Now, if you double your order, we don't double the price. You save $33 and you get it home at a $73 easy pay. And your item number is M135631. Maine lobster, Google it. It is the #1 most requested best lobster on the planet. If you go to a steakhouse, they're not offering you a Caribbean lobster, right? They're offering you Maine lobster. Brittany Roselli's laughing because she knows.
It's just so
it's
true.
so true.
We did a blind taste test a very long time ago with all the different lobsters, and a bunch of us were like, oh, I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. And every single person in the test picked out the Maine lobster meat based on the sweetness, based on the bounciness of the meat, the firmer texture. Every single person in the room knew which one was Maine, because that's how special it is. Maine has been harvesting and fishing for lobsters forever. So they've completely perfected what happens there, how the shells are nice and hard from those cold, icy waters, how that preserves the meat and gives you just an incredible texture and flavor when it comes to lobster meat.
Look at those cold, dark, icy waters. By the way, in order to get lobster in Maine, you have to be certified.
That's
right.
That's correct.
Is not like not just anybody can take a boat to Maine and get some lobster.
That's absolutely correct.
Right. So what are we seeing here?
So you are receiving the shells the tails, and then that was just a quick demo to show everyone the easiest way to pull them out. So you're going to cut right down the center after you defrost your tail, and then go ahead and butterfly your tail. That is the best way to prepare these guys. They're going to come individually packaged.
So we'll show you right over here. Yeah.
And blast frozen for you. So you just slit down the center with scissors, give it a little push, and then pull the meat out to look like this.
And then if you put this on your grill, oh my gosh, what an experience that is.
Right into your grill, your oven, your broiler, and all the directions are going to be prepared for you, but lobsters do not take long to cook at home at all. You can have the Maine lobster, a beautiful 6 to 7 ounce size, at home in a matter of like 11 minutes.
And I will tell you, I've been here at QVC for 11 years. I've been in the food world for about 7 years now. And 6 to 7 ounces, this is the largest size that we present. It is the most decadent size that we present. If you have a special event, if this is a Father's Day gift, you are sending them the Rolls Royce of a foodie gift when you send them 6 to 7 ounce tails of Maine lobster. Now, I noticed that these are extremely clean.
Yes.
I noticed that they also come out of the shell very, very easily.
Yes.
I always appreciate that because I know that it's a process to do that, Brittany.
Absolutely. So these are, again, this is a high quality lobster tail that you are receiving in an incredible size, easy to get out of the shell. Again, I just want everybody to take that tail, defrost it, and slit right down the center, pull the meat out on top of your shell, because if you cook with the shell, you still get some of that flavor. It's
oh
like
my gosh, yes. By the way, save the shell and make a stock with it, right?
Yes.
For your ciopinos, for your other fish stews, any soups that you're making that have like that broth or that need that broth. I also actually take the shells sometimes and put them in, oh, you have a paella. Like you have almost like a little paella here.
You know I had a paella for you. I know you love to cook
I
that.
love a paella. I actually just made one. I made one when I was in Palm Springs for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Sent a picture to Martha Stewart.
Of course.
She hearted it. She didn't write me back, but she hearted it. But it's okay. Next time I present with her, I'm going to be like, Martha, I think that was approval. Here's what I will tell you. This, what we have over here, is not an unlimited offer. We don't have a lot of these to go around. If you want the 4 count, you can get the 4 count home, get it home at that easy pay of $39.80. You deserve it, right? You deserve it. If you want the 8 count, or you're sending it to somebody that you love, $73 on Easy Pay makes it super affordable. You're saving a $33 on that stock up and save opportunity, and you get home the best of the best in the world of food, especially seafood. Now, you're making lobster rolls. I can probably say one of these lobster tails probably makes several lobster rolls because they're huge.
At least 4. I mean, absolutely. If you're doing the celery, at least. I mean, if you're doing just a nice size roll like this one, you can definitely make at least 4 lobster rolls with these. And, you know, this is the item. This is your special occasion. This is what we want to treat ourselves with this summer. I mean, it's not every day that we're eating lobster.
Yeah.
Usually there's a reason. It's very rare in my household that we just decide that we're going to have lobster tonight. It always is something special, whether it's Father's Day, graduation, something great happened that we want to celebrate. And every single time we prepare these, they come out perfectly cooked in a matter of minutes. Again, if you put these into your broiler, it's only going to be about 11 minutes. On the grill, same thing, very fast, melted butter, and you don't need anything else. So the simplicity of it makes it really simple as well.
I want to let you know where we're at, okay? Because these are not going to last. If you want the 4 count, 450 to go around. If you want the 8 count, much more popular and much more limited. I have 100 remaining. Get it home today, try it out for yourself, check out of your shopping cart. We've got a lot of people who have it in their shopping cart, but please check out because it can disappear very quickly. And 135631 is your item number. Brittany, I mean, you've got the butter on the table. We have the rolls on the table, but I want to show everyone really quickly, lobster mac and cheese. Maybe you picked up the Rostelli's Today's Special Value over the weekend and you have the steaks at home. That lobster tail makes the most gorgeous decadent surf and turf. Show you the paella again. But you can never go wrong with the word lobster at the dinner table. Now, we are getting very, very busy, so please check out your shopping cart, and 135631 is your item number. And get this home, especially if you're doing the stock up and save. If you want that 8 count, very, very, very limited. So technically we would call that like a last call. But I want to show everyone really quickly one more time, okay?
Yes.
So this is the tail. This is a 6 to 7 ounce tail. By the way, I know the Rostelli's and I know Brittany and I know Egg Harbor. You're all getting the biggest tails.
Yes.
Right? You're all getting the biggest tails. You cut it like this and then you just kind of pop the meat out. And that's the best way to cook it.
Exactly. Right down the center and then give it a little squeeze. You'll actually hear it crack a little bit and then pull the meat out. It's the perfect way to do it. It's how the chefs in the restaurants do it. Rest it on top. And then, of course, Alberti, my favorite way to prepare it. I'm just going to show everybody my special ingredient.
I have a question. When I see
takes?
people put meat on top of the lobster shell, it's orange. Is that paprika? Can you sprinkle it with paprika, or do you sprinkle
absolutely.
Old Bay on
Yeah,
it?
you can put a little bit of seasonings. I'll make yours green.
Okay, you
for
can do
you.
parsley.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we have
This
parsley.
is
Yes.
so elegant, and it arrives frozen,
It arrives frozen.
so it's easy to prepare.
Very easy. Again, there's a misconception that cooking lobster is difficult. You're going to
No, it's the
receive
easiest.
all of the cooking instructions, several methods, but it is literally just that. And if you don't want to slit down the center before you cook, you certainly can cook it in the shell and then cut it out
Yeah,
later.
you can
don't
steam
have
it
to.
in the shell.
Absolutely.
Grill it in the shell, I
You can
grill it in the shell.
It's generally like a minute per ounce-ish, right, Brittany?
Yes, that's
Or
exactly
so.
right. You've done this before.
And I think, do they get cooking instructions with this, Brittany, when they get it home?
They are. They're going to receive instructions
Look at the
on
meat.
several
Oh my gosh.
methods, grilling, broiling, and baking.
Okay, here's what's going on. If you want it, it is a very special offer that we brought to you in the 4 count. Fewer than 400 remaining. If you want the 8 count, 6 dozen remain. Get it home at that easy pay. And 135631 is your item number for that. Brittany Rostelli, you truly bring us the 5-star experience every single time, and this is the best of the best. Thank you.